Doing a bit of lawn care today, and first job is to scarify. Just using a metal tine rake to scarify, and it's just picking up all the dead and loose bits of thatch and any moss and all that kind of stuff. So that's the first job. Second job is to aerate, and we've made this little sleeve for a roller, which is a homemade roller, just with some bars off a trampoline, a tin that we poured a load of concrete into and left a hole in the middle, and this sleeve is just a load of nails hammered through a plastic bucket, and then cable tied on the side to make an aerator, and we'll just roll that back and forward. And then what we're going to do is, because we have a massive problem with worms, casts, which are just spoiling the lawn, if you can see that, we're going to put some sand down and some more grass seed, which is tough grass, because we're back and forward with tools and stuff all the time, and I'm constantly walking on it to get to the vegetable beds. It needs to be tough, so that's what we're going to do, but we'll show you that when it comes to it. Right, so the scarifying and aerating's done now. Next job, cut the grass. Right, the next bit of the lawn, so it's being cut, and you can see now the real damage of the worms. It's just baldy everywhere. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to water. I'm going to do a section at a time. I'm going to water. I'm going to put some grass seed down, which is this one here, Johnson's tough grass. Then on top of that, I'm going to sprinkle some sand. I'm going to do that all the way down until it's completely done. I'm going to do this probably about 3 times this year, and hopefully the build-up of sand will deter the worms a bit. Eventually I'm hoping to have so much sand that if they do push anything up, it's all going to be sand, and it's not going to cause any problems like this with mud. So that's my plan. Let's get cracking. Right, so that's the grass done, seeded and sanded all the way up, and I've just raked over it with a grass rake just to make everything nice and even. Let's see what happens with that. Okay, it's the end of April now, and I just want to do a quick roundup. But before we go round and have a look and see how things are going, I just want to show you these guys. But to give you a really good look at them, we're going to use the GoPro underwater so you can see how they're doing. But the pond's looking just really good, and everything's flowering and looking dead healthy, so I'm really pleased with that. And I can hear frogs in there on a night time, but I haven't seen them. But I'm just really happy about the tadpoles. So we'll get the GoPro turned on and we'll have a look and see how they're doing. Well, that was fun. We'll have to do that again when they get a bit bigger. Watch them progress from an underwater view. So yes, I just wanted to show you how everything's coming. Tomatoes are getting bigger now. Sunflowers I'm going to have to pot on. I'm still really undecided about whether to put them straight in the ground or grow them in pots, because like I said, the last time I grew them in the ground they ended up 13 foot. I'll start down here. So the Market More cucumbers, they're just about ready to be potted on now. The leeks, I probably need to thin some of them out now. The sprouts, straight up, out of all the spring onions I've got like one, so never mind, I'll have to get some new seeds of them. The little gem lettuce needs to be potted on now, and so does the spinach beet. That's looking really good. Marigolds, they need potted on as well. I'm going to have these ones as outdoor ones, and I'm going to start some more off it in here with the tomatoes. Peas, I need to get them hardened off and planted out, but I'm going to do what Muddy Boots did. I seen on one of his videos, he soaked these seeds first, and he said he had better germination with them, because as you can see I haven't had very good germination, so I'm going to try that. These are greyhound cabbage, so get some more of them going. Tomatoes here as well, looking good. Again, very little growing with the peas. Sweet peas not growing at all, I think that's just grass in there. The baby sweet corn shot up, they're for Latfrey's allotment. The kale's doing really well, not be long, and that'll need all transplanted. Let's have a look under here and see if they've full sweet corn. No, nothing yet. The peppers, they need transplanted now, I think. Doing well. And that's it in the greenhouse. We'll go outside and have a look. Actually, I'm really over the moon with the pond. It just looks awesome. Blueberries, got flowers on. I had a really good crop of them last year. I really like this plant. Some lovely tulips. The turnips have survived the frost. So have the runners, so have the cabbages, but the leeks have took a bit of a hit, and so have me morning glories. But never mind. 20 degrees during the day and -2 on the night time, you know what I mean? British weather for you. But strawberries are coming along. Got some flowers going on in there. And these are perpetual strawberries, so I normally get about 3 crops of them before it gets too cold again, and they just give. Right, so my phone cut off there, so yeah, like I was saying, 3 crops of strawberries before it gets too cold, and they just die back for the winter. Haven't done anything else with the carrots yet. Like I say, with the -2s on the night time, haven't really wanted to plant them out yet. Potatoes, I've put some more compost in them. Be time to do some more on these as well soon. None of the sarpos coming up yet. Just the rooster and the Maris Piper. Everything's starting to get a bit of colour and greenery to it up here, which is good. The grapes budding now. And as you can see, we've got little red currants on there, which I'm happy about. That'll be the first time we've had any fruit off that one. Last year's golden berry, which I cut down last winter, has survived and come back nicely. Well, one of them hasn't anyway. The gooseberry from last old allotments took really well now, and it's looks really healthy. Goji berry as well, looks really healthy. Grass, I'm trying not to treading it too much, but we're going to have to. Garlic's away like a shot now. Happy with them. Onions are doing well as well. Peonies looking good. Let's have a look under here. Right, I don't know if you can see that. The parsnips and carrots. They're all getting there now. The beetroot, which I transplanted out, most of it's hanging on, but a couple of them have been affected by the frost, I think. Got some of this bamboo from the allotment. I'm going to use it as a hedge in the front garden eventually. The mange too, getting there. Get some more of them planted soon. Beans, they're doing canny. They should start kicking up once we stop with these blinking frosts. The rhubarb, that one's doing the best. The other ones are struggling, but I think they'll be okay. We've still got a garden full of logs. Look, quite a new water butt there. Still got a garden full of logs, as you can see, but we're just waiting for them to come with a stump grinder before we can get anything done here in any way, and we need to cut all this up because see we've started doing a bit there, but we want to go a little chainsaw, so we need to do it a bit at a time in any way, and it's going to be, rather than waste the wood, it's lovely hardwood, sycamore, it's going to be new garden furniture, all these trees. And that's about it, folks. See the herbs coming on there, and the asparagus there. Look at the size of that one, it's ridiculous. It's dead skinny though, and that one is doing well. Like I say, that's it for now. We'll speak to you again soon.